What is up, guys? It's bluesfpl and welcome back to another Fantasy Premier League video on my channel. Today I'll be going over my GW33 team selection, as well as reviewing my GW32 team, my overall rank, and some transfers for the new game week. If you're new to this channel and enjoy the content, please consider subscribing. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and if you have any questions about your game week or any team planning, please leave it in the comments down below. So let's get started. So my overall rank, it says here it's 11.3k. It's more like 12k. Just didn't update because I'm recording this on the Thursday after the Leicester game, but still didn't update the rank yet. So 72 points. The average will obviously have to update. We did decent. It's a green arrow, and I'll definitely take it. I think we're 6 points off of top 10k, so definitely doable. And with about 6 game weeks left, I think we can do really well. So yeah, let's get started with my team. And Mendy and Foster didn't play. This week was really a disappointing week for goalkeepers. I know Leno also didn't play. Kepa played before, after an FA Cup game. I think this was game week 24, if I do believe so. So I guess Tuchel just likes giving Mendy some rest. I think he'll definitely be back next game. It just kind of stinks because Foster also got benched. I hope he's going to be back. They did lose 2-1 to Tottenham. That was the whole point of getting him, just because he was cheap and he played. I guess Rolf just doesn't trust his goalies, and they may be looking to buy one in the summer. Who knows? So hopefully both of the goalies are back to starting, but we'll have to take a look at that after this game week. Shaw got 2 points. Man United just look really bad defensively. Last 3 fixtures, just can't keep clean sheets, so I don't know what to do with him, honestly. His attacking returns aren't that great. He scored a goal, yes, here, but it's been a while since he's actually got an assist. I believe the last time was game 24, so not that great. He does look decent attacking-wise, but just if they can't keep clean sheets, especially with their fixtures coming up, Leeds, Liverpool, Aston Villa, and Leicester, I believe that all these teams can probably score against them. So not that big of a fan of Shaw. I thought I was going to do better getting him in on the wild card, but it might be a transfer out soon. Then we have Trent Alexander-Arnold, another team that just can't keep clean sheets, but this is like, 4 in a row contributions. This one he just got bonus, but I mean, a goal, an assist, and another assist. He's doing really well, and as long as they just stop making defensive mistakes, they got really good fixtures apart from Man United, and I think he's great. A lot of people are looking to bring him in this week. Rudiger, 7 points. This is kind of why I'm disappointed why Mendy didn't play, because if he did, just another clean sheet, more points. Rudiger actually started, and Azpilicueta was actually benched, which is kind of surprising, but I guess it's expected due to he's just older. And I think Tuchel likes to rest everybody in his team, even Mason Mount, and apparently Azpilicueta, and even Mendy. So I'll definitely take those points from Rudiger. Son got 12 points. He scored a penalty. Didn't really do much in this Everton game, but without Kane, he seemed to play striker. This is really good, I guess, if Kane is injured for long term. He has Sheffield next, then Leeds, then Wolves, then Villa, then Leicester. Decent fixtures. However, this week he does plank, so he will have to be benched, and I do expect some people to sell him. I don't see myself doing that because of just those great fixtures. And if Kane is possibly injured, he only played the first game. He got injured right towards the end, I believe, with added time. Unlucky for some triple captainers, but to be honest, those 2 goals he did score in the Everton game were really, really lucky. Everton should have probably kept a clean sheet there. 2 horrible defensive mistakes, but you're kind of unlucky that he got injured. I'm not sure if we're going to find out any news before the deadline. We'll have to see how, because he does play Manchester City in the Cup, I think before his first game, this game week. So we'll see if he starts, and we'll see if he starts against Manchester City. I'm not too tempted to sell him unless we find out some news that he's out. Bruno Fernandes, Salah, Jota, all blank. Salah doesn't even start, but I guess this could be expected because he has been playing recently. So first time quite a while where he got benched, but it's to be expected. Jota's there, so now they have 4 attacking players so they can rotate, but I do expect him to be back next game. Jota, it does look like he might be injured. He wasn't pictured in any of the training videos or the pictures posted on the Liverpool Twitter page, so we might hear from Klopp right before the deadline, I guess. He might be a transfer out, actually. Even though they have great fixtures, it just depends how long he's out for, and if he's actually out, which I have a feeling he might be. Bruno Fernandes blanks again. Now, he hasn't done that much, especially since I got him. 2 blanks. He does look really good, and just his crosses into the box are really smooth, but I guess with Pogba in the team and a little bit of being unlucky, I guess he's not really doing too much. There's a guy by the name of Mason Greenwood. Just like last season, he's doing really well towards the end of the season, and now he's picked up some form, so he might be a player we're kind of tempted to look at. But this week they do play Leeds, so I don't think I'm going to get rid of Fernandes. I might bring in Greenwood, though. Lingard gets a goal. I believe it was a penalty. Didn't play too well, but West Ham kind of struggled against Newcastle. I believe they were down 2-0. They came back 2-2, and Newcastle scored. They won. Good for my Chelsea because West Ham lost points. Lingard returns again, just constantly returning, so this is really good. Kane, obviously, we talked about getting injured and those 2 lucky goals. Iheanacho gets 6 points, which is just another goal. He's doing really well. He's probably one of the most consistent players in FPL, other than Lingard, I would say. Really surprising, because if you told me at the start of the season that Iheanacho would be the most informed player, I'd be looking at you like you were crazy, but that's just how it turns out. His price is really good at 6.1 million right now, and if you just don't have him in your team, I'd recommend buying him straight away. Foster, obviously blank, we talked about that. Holding with Arsenal, they're just so unpredictable. But he's cheap. He's only 4.2 million. His fixtures, he got a nice fixture against Newcastle and West Brom, maybe Crystal Palace. So he's just going to be on my bench just because he's cheap. That's why I brought him in. Vidra actually didn't start against Man United, but I just think that this is because Burnley was going more defensive. It almost worked out towards the end. Man United actually edged the game. They did score, and Vidra did come on. So I do think he'll probably start next game. Veltman gets a clean sheet against Chelsea. Both teams could have probably scored, to be honest. His next fixture looks pretty good, and Brighton overall, I mean, they're just keeping clean sheets really well. So yeah, I think Brighton's a really good team if you want to target them. So let's get into my team this week. So this is how it looks like currently. Now, I do want to get into my transfers, but first of all, I'm captaining Salah just because against Newcastle, and he just got benched last game. So I do think this means he'll start. If Jota's out, he'll definitely start. And I could captain Bruno Fernandes, but he's not in form. I could captain Iheanacho, but every time I seem to captain a striker that's not Kane, just doesn't return for me. So I think I'll probably just captain Salah. I think he's going to be the most captain player, which doesn't really give us much of a rank boost if he does return. But that's just what I have to do. Foster, Son, and Kane are out this week because they have a blank game week. Now let's get into the transfers. So if I go to my watch list, these are players that I'm looking to get in. If Jota's really out, I think I'm going to get Greenwood in. I don't have any money in the bank, so I'd be 0.3 million off. So we kind of have to take out a player. Good thing I have 2 free transfers. I didn't go for that Sterling move, which actually paid off. So I think that's really good. And the only player I really see getting rid of, other than maybe Kane, if he really is injured, I'll probably get Vardy, I guess. But I don't really want to do that this week. I think I want to get rid of Shaw and get in Fofana. Leicester seem to be doing well. Last game, which was actually today, they played really well. He did get subbed in the 61st minute, which is lucky. Guaranteed starter if they keep on playing this 3 at the back formation. He's just cheap, and they're doing really well, and it just allows me to get Greenwood into my team. Again, I have 0.0 million in the bank. I could go for somebody like Cody, but I don't think that Wolves are going to keep a clean sheet against Burnley. Not even against West Brom or Brighton or Tottenham or Everton or United. So I think that going for Fofana is probably a better bet. Let's just quickly go into this Excel sheet. So this is a possible scenario that the Premier League does allow fans to get in for the last 2 game weeks. Each team will get fans for their home games. So obviously the schedule will have to change. There's a lot of switching. I do believe that Game Week 36 and 37 fixtures switch because of these doubles. Some of the Game Week 38 teams, their fixtures switch. So this is a possible scenario. Ben Crellin did say this is like 70% likely to happen. So this is just what we have to watch out for. And that's another reason why I'm getting Fofana. Just those fixtures, Crystal Palace, Southampton. He has that double game week possibly. He does blank, and I do have to watch out. I have a lot of Chelsea players. I have an Arsenal player. We'll have 2 Leicester players, 2 Man United players. So we'll have to see how that goes. But I just think that those are the best moves at this time. If you guys want to screenshot this or go to Ben Crellin's page. So yeah, I just think that this might not be that important right now in terms of your planning. I think that you should probably just focus on fixtures currently, because the new dates for the game weeks did get announced and they didn't include this stuff. So we'll probably find out after the deadline, and that's just more planning we'll have to do. We'll have, I guess, 2 game weeks to figure out stuff and what we're gonna do. So there might be hits for a lot of teams, probably mine as well, but that's just something we have to live with. And I really do think this is gonna happen. The Premier League and the government have been talking about this for a while, so just another thing to think about. So you guys, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you enjoy my content, I post every week. I try to, at least, about my FPL team and my journey so far this year. If you have any questions about your own team, leave them in the comments down below. And yeah, see you guys in the next video.